Hello guys, and today I'm going to show you a game that was abandoned. Now, one of the most annoying things on online chess is when the game gets abandoned. This usually means, for example, where someone just basically where the connection gets lost or something similar to that, or the computer's overloaded and the browser's stuck or something like that, okay? And as a result of that, that means the game ends. Sometimes it might end in a draw. It may end with whoever the computer thinks is most likely to winning. Now, in this particular game at the end, my opponent couldn't win. It was impossible for them to win. But they did have the possibility of getting a stalemate, or resigning, or there being a draw, for example, by repetition. But nonetheless, I won the game through abandonment. Let's see how it went. They started with a fairly standard e4 opening. I did an H. Why they're actually saying H? Because anyway, according to this, it's an E4. Sorry, it's an E4 move. It's an E4 move that they've done. I've done an H8. Okay, so what I said earlier, but they did E4. I did H8. Right. They've decided to do something similar to what I've done. I'm not sure why. I've moved a pawn up. I'm now threatening their queen with my bishop. They move a pawn. I'm not sure why. Maybe I was feeling generous, but I didn't actually take the queen. Threatening their queen. They take a pawn instead. Now I threaten their queen again. They move the queen out of the way. I take a pawn. They take a pawn. I take their bishop. Check. I move the knight. It's not necessarily the best thing to do here, but I think I was quite tired possibly. Let me move. My bishop has now been threatened. Now I'll take the pawn. I take another pawn. Check again. And again. And again. And again. I'm not quite sure why I did that, but never mind. Oh yes, I do know why. This is that now. By doing that, I'm now threatening their queen. Before I couldn't move it because it was pinned. By the bishop. So they moved their queen to safety, threatening my queen. This now pins their queen. So they are going to lose their queen, unless I'm very generous. They took my queen, which I may have missed, so I took their queen. Check. Threatening this bishop. I'm not sure why I did this, but they take my knight. I take their bishop. And I'm also protecting this bishop. Although, exchange. They could have taken my... They could have taken my rook, but they didn't. I think we were both playing badly in this game, very badly. Now they take it. And this now is becoming a knight versus bishop game. They have 4 pawns, I have 5. Now I'm going to start mopping up the pawns. So, wait a minute, sorry. And now, I take their knight, so now, they do not have any pieces left. Now, if the game hadn't abandoned, I would be guaranteed a queen or a promotion, if I'd wanted to, from at least one of these pawns, if I played it properly. Because they cannot protect both of them. I moved the pawn up, and at this point the game was abandoned. Basically the clock just kept going down, and I don't know, maybe it's connection, whatever, the game was abandoned. It was really annoying because I was guaranteed to have at least one queen from this. They couldn't escape it, one way or another. Anyway, that was the abandoned game. Thanks for watching. Bye!